How are you, Willie?
Oh my goodness, I'm doing well. Hey everybody, today we are at Enclave at Arundel Hills, and I could not be more excited to be sitting with Eric, my friend, and he is going to be able to tell us all the great amenities and all the great incentives that American Home. Eric, can you introduce yourself for us, please?
Of course. Thanks, Willie. I'm Eric Damon. I'm the sales rep here at Arundel Hills. I work for Richmond American Homes. We are a national builder. We do things a little differently. We build inventory homes, meaning they're specs, what we call in the industry, meaning they're already built, so you're not getting to pick options. The upside for that is that we put what most people want.
Absolutely.
So you're already getting quartz, you get a fireplace, ceramic tile, finished basement with a full bath. We check the majority of the boxes.
You want it, they got it.
They got it. Low maintenance yards, so tiny community, really off the main road, but it's quite quiet. We're surrounded by trees and forest conservation, only 20 homes in the community. But the big number one reason that I wanted to have you is to go over our current incentives. Since we're an inventory builder, that means that we have our own lender and we tie all of our incentives to that lender. And right now, for contracts that settle before the end of October, whatever that last business day ends up being, we're at 3.99 for government loans.
Wait a minute, hold on. 3.99 for both FHA and VA.
And VA. It's no points, no gimmick, 30-year fix.
I don't think they heard that right.
Yeah,
3.99. Current interest rates are at 6.9, 6.5 if you're lucky. And if you merge that with different type of incentives for new home buyers or established home buyers who are going to sell their homes, you're telling me they're going to get 3.99?
For government loans, and then if they want to do conventional, if they want to not have mortgage insurance,
right,
they put their 10 plus or 20% down. We're at 4.5, so still 2% below on
current interest
rates with any lender without paying points. No points, 30-year fix. It's not an arm. It's not a
no
gimmick.
PMI.
No PMI. So you can really get so much more bang for your buck.
Absolutely.
So you're out there looking at John Smith's house for $500. You come here, we're at $650. You're thinking that you're out of your budget, but you're not. Our payment at $399 is less than the $500,000 payment because we're so low.
So they're not priced out at Richmond American Homes. They are actually in a right space to buy. If you go buy a property for $400,000, but you're paying 6.9% in interest, you're going to be paying the same amount if they come to you, buy the house at what, 600, 650, 700, but at 3.9, that's incredible.
It really is. And we will always, so for those that are curious about, if your timeline isn't end of October, we'll always have below market interest rates. If the rates go down, we will in turn go down.
And there is chatter that the rates may go down. So you will match or you will decrease your rates as well.
Sure.
Wow.
Or what we could also do is we could do the 399 and then also give money towards closing instead.
Really?
We will work with the buyer if that's their priority versus the payment they want less out of pocket. We will help them achieve that.
Amazing. So what I'm hearing you say is this. You are in an established neighborhood, new construction, with all the most amazing builder incentives such as fireplace.
9-foot ceilings on the main and in the basement floor.
The 9-foot ceilings on the basement and the main floor. So you are spread out.
Quartz
countertops,
even
in the bathrooms. You have stationaries, you have access to outdoors, patios. I mean, it is a beautiful property.
And one maybe not as important thing, but for me, it is important. The HOA is only $150 a year. The better part of that is there are no bylaws. If you want to do a fence, if you want to do patio pavers, you don't have to go to somebody and wait 30, 60 days for them to get back to you and then pay something to get that granted.
Right.
You could do basically whatever you want.
Wow.
Whatever, within the confines of Anne Arundel County, their
properties.
Yeah. But that's, for me, that's huge. Where I live, it's a lot of rules that I cannot do.
Right.
So I think that's pro tip, if you ask me.
I love that. So the pro tip is that you can do whatever that you want within the confines of the HOA, which there are not many confinements that you can do. If you want to build your fence, you can build your fence. If you want to have a playground, you can have a playground. If you want to have a barbecue, you can have a barbecue. So you get all the beautiful amenities, beautiful neighbors, beautiful houses. I mean, you have an array of selections of colors. What colors are in this neighborhood? We're going to show the people, but you can let us know as well.
Yeah. So the cabinet color is usually white, but we have a handful of the 3 and 4 bedrooms that have a light brown, and then we also have the maple espresso, which is that really dark, almost black looking, but it really pops with some of the white accents, with the trim, the windowsills, all that sort of thing. It really looks pretty. The fireplace is heat producing. It's electric, but the cool thing is you can change the color of the flame, and,
yes.
and the pebbles inside look really cool. The tile behind the base of the fireplace and the mantle this is all standard. Like,
yeah,
you would walk in, and most people that have looked at new construction with other builders that are not inventory,
right,
are like, that's not included, right?
Right.
It is. They're literally the only thing that a buyer would have to bring is a washer and dryer.
Yes, and your own furniture.
Right. Yeah.
And your own furniture. But from an interior designer perspective, because I also am an interior designer and a property manager, one thing I love is the consistency in all the features and all of the things that you guys selected to be in these homes. These are not cookie cutters by any means. They are intentional in the way that you have chose all the fixtures in the home. And I love that about it. I mean, you went with nice, beautiful black chromes, nice, beautiful countertops. I mean, it's all throughout the home, from the basement that is completely finished to upstairs. You have incredible taste. Richmond American, they're doing it big for all of you.
Yeah. 0 builder grade products. Everything is really high quality. You're getting stuff, little things, but that you would pay with other builders. Upgraded carpet, upgraded padding, those things that you're like, oh, I'm going to have to replace that in 2 or 3 years. You won't. It'll last much longer. Everything is warranted. We're new construction, so you get a 3-part warranty. 1, 2, 5, they call it. So year 1, pretty much almost everything except for the landscaping. Year 2 is everything behind the walls, your plumbing, your HVAC, your electrical. Usually, if there's a defect, it'll show itself in that timeline.
Right.
And then 5 years structural. And then we also do architectural shingles, which are the best in the business.
Wow.
And have a 30-year warranty.
Amazing. So your investment is guaranteed for 30 years. That is huge. You're protected for 30 years. And you're talking about outdoor, indoors, everything is made at the top and the best quality. But what I also want to talk about is the fact that this is a new construction in an established neighborhood. Not only that, but it is dab center between Baltimore, Annapolis, and Washington, D.C. Talk to us a little bit about how finding this location was so pivotal and how people can really utilize as much as possible around here.
Yeah, the convenience factor is huge. We're literally right off of the 695 exit. We're 7 minutes from your Walmarts, your Targets, all the big places, Home Depot, MBA, all of that stuff.
Starbucks,
exactly.
Lowe's,
right?
Home Depot. As a homeowner, you're going to get very familiar with Lowe's and Home Depot for sure. And you have so many amenities. There are so many kid-friendly places here. There is an Arundel County College that is down the street. There are many Catholic schools. Right. There's many private schools and public schools, public libraries, all of these within driving distance, and some even within walking distance.
For sure.
Dunkin' Donuts is literally down the street.
Right down the hill. Yeah, it's great. So, if last minute grocery, you're 3 minutes, not even 3 minutes away. You're right down the street. It's very convenient. We have a lot of people that are local that have been coming through, and they love what they're seeing.
Absolutely.
And we're also giving them equity.
Yes, that is a big thing. I told them when I walk in, because I live in and around the area, and I was like, I looked at my equity and it went up immediately because people are buying here and now, and the comps are going up. So if you want to sell, Richmond American is making your equity in your house so much better that you can sell your home at a higher price because they're building the comps for you.
And one other pro tip I would say is that most builders will not take a contingent contract, meaning we wait until your house is either sold or at least under contract. We will allow you to write here, even if your house is not listed yet.
Whoa.
So that's huge, because you're saved. If you can't sell your house, we're not going to force you into buying. You get your money back. So that's a really big deal. A lot of people are like, well, I still need to sell my house. I might have to do some work. That's fine. We'll give you some time. That's not a problem.
So that's amazing. So what can they do to get into the property? You can start with listing me as your buyer's agent, and I would be more than happy to represent you. Obviously, I have a relationship with Richmond American, so that will make the transition a lot easier. But from the Richmond American home perspective, how do you make it easier for buyers?
Well, we really hold their hand through the whole process. It's a short process, but versus if you're doing a new build from the ground up.
Right.
That's a lot more entailed. If people are curious and they want to see what's behind the walls, we've got some under construction. Well, let's walk through one.
Absolutely, and we will do that today.
Yep. So that alone puts people at ease. We're not hiding anything. We'll walk through. The county comes through at every point of construction. Foundation, we have to pass an inspection, or else we can't go to the next step.
Right.
Framing, drywall, all that stuff. So, we can't get past that if we're building a shoddy product.
Absolutely.
Right? So, I think to what your point is, the safety and all the major concerns for homeowners, if you're buying a used house versus new construction, you don't have to worry about, did somebody take care of this? We took care of it.
Absolutely. So you get in quality also with Richmond American.
For sure. The little things, plus we're energy efficient home. So
wow.
You're saving. Hopefully we will be able to see even lower interest rates, so that'll make it even more enticing. But if you don't, like we were saying, 3.99, now's the time.
Now is the time to buy. So if you
sell
would like,
through Willie. Sorry to interrupt.
So sell through Willie for sure, but also come by at Richmond American Homes.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Eric. Yeah. This has been a great conversation. So to our buyers, if you have any comments, any questions, you can put it in the comment section and we will reach out to you. We will get you in these houses as soon as possible. And they're going fast. So don't think about it. I just want you to come and walk through the property, and I will guarantee you would love to buy it. So thank you again for joining us. This is Redemptive Realty, and I'm Willietta with KLR Real Estate.
One last thing. If you come in and you say that you saw this video, even if you're not with Willie, we want to make sure that Willie gets credit. So she's the best. We love working with her.
Thank you.